Hello you. Yesterday I submitted a humorous response to your question and you actually asked me to submit a proper response, and so I'm going to do that now. So my secret. My senior year of high school I was in play production and we were performing at an evening show, and I was involved in a two-man comedy sketch that was made up on the spot. I portrayed a homosexual hairdresser in the skit, and during the course of the skit I mentioned my teacher's name in a humorous way. The entire audience laughed and I meant it totally harmlessly. When the skit was over, my teacher pulled me aside and told me I was going to go back up on that stage at the end of everyone's performance and I was going to apologize to the crowd. So I went back up after everyone was done and I apologized to the entire audience, and when I came off the stage everyone approached me and they told me, you know, we completely knew that that was a joke. We didn't take offense to it. You know, there was no reason that you should have had to apologize. Well, then my teacher continued to ride my ass after that incident for a good period of time. But the thing was is his wife was not in the audience that night, and so his wife was not aware of who I was. Thing was, I had seen his wife around a couple times and I knew who she was, and I actually knew where she worked. So I started randomly bumping into her outside of school, outside of her job, and 2 weeks before graduation I ended up sleeping with his wife. And the day of graduation I wrote an anonymous letter and dropped it on his desk, describing what had happened and describing particular details so that he would know it wasn't some phony letter. And the following day I actually was going into the military for 4 years, and 3 months later when school started up again and I was talking to some friends who were back at school that year, I had found out that he had actually had a divorce over the course of the summer. And so the moral of the story is payback's a bitch, pretty much. And that's my submission.